Hi everybody, I'm Paul Tran. Welcome to Learning Unplugged. Learning Unplugged is the place to come for acoustic music and acoustic learning. What we mean by acoustic learning is learning with no technology except the camera that's pointing in front of me right now. And what we do on Learning Unplugged is we take a look at some simple, effective models that help us think and do things differently. Let's put the boring away. Today, we're going to take a look at something from one of my favourite books, which is The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. And in that book, there's an interesting story about a guy called Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill was given the job as Chief Executive Officer of the Aluminium Company of America. And his main task, was to transform the company as it had been going through a bit of a tough time. And at his first conference with the investors, Paul O'Neill stood up and just said, I want to talk about one thing today, employee safety. I want you to judge this business on its safety record. And the investors didn't know what to do. They couldn't believe what they were hearing. They were asking him questions about profitability, about diversification of products, and he just stopped them. You're misunderstanding me, guys. Judge us on our safety record. What I'm looking to do is get the staff to buy into something really, really important and to pursue excellence in safety. Judge us on our safety record. The investors went away and rung their clients up, get your money out of this business. 1 year later, Alcoa had record profits. Their safety record was so good, it was 1/20th in terms of accidents of the American average, 1/20th. And everyone was wondering how Paul O'Neill did it. And Duhigg explains in the book really, really simply, yes, it's important to have what we call macro goals. In Paul O'Neill's case, it was make Alcoa profitable. But for us, it could be something a little bit more straightforward, perhaps like win that pitch, get that job I'm really looking for, have a better relationship with my colleagues. What Paul O'Neill figured out was having the macro goal isn't enough. What's really important is that we develop some keystone habits. The one keystone habit O'Neill looked at was employee safety. And he worked out that if they approached that in the pursuit of excellence, in the pursuit of zero accidents, that excellence, that hard work, would rub off into other areas of everybody's work and behaviour. And it worked really, really well. And what I want you to think about today is, yes, think about some macro goals for the future. I'd also like you to think about what keystone habits you need to start in order to make that macro goal happen. And these keystone habits are usually relatively simple things that we do very well every day. It's a lovely quote from the philosopher Aristotle. We are what we do. Excellence is a habit. So think about what you need to do excellently. Make that a keystone habit, and you'll find yourself working your way towards the macro goals that you want to achieve. Let me know how you get on below. And if you've got any requests for future models or future music on Learning Unplugged, pop that down there too. And I'll see you very soon.